The Nobel Prize in Literature for 2021 has been awarded to Abdul Razak Gundra. He becomes the first Black African author in 35 years to win this prestigious award. Gundra grew up in one of the islands in Zanzibar before fleeing persecution and arriving in England as a student in the 1960s. He has written 10 novels and a number of short stories. In today's video, I bring to you the book review of The Last Gift by Abdul Razak Gundra. Also, there is an exciting offer towards the end of the video. Stay tuned. Hello everyone, I am Shalu. Welcome to my channel where I post videos related to books and audiobooks. If you are new here, then do subscribe to my channel for new bookish videos every week. Audiobooks are a great way to fit reading into your daily routine, adding literary flair to your chores, car rides, workouts, and so on. I absolutely love listening to audiobooks on Storytel. Storytel is an audiobook streaming app with thousands of books in English and 11 regional languages including Hindi, Assamese, Marathi, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, etc. At a monthly subscription of just Rs 299, you get unlimited access to all the audiobooks which you can listen to anytime and anywhere. Scrolling through the catalogue, I came across The Last Gift by Abdul Razak Gundra. Like many others, I hadn't ever heard of Abdul Razak Gundra's name until the Nobel Prize announcement recently. I came to know that he had been shortlisted for the Booker Prize twice previously. But it is a wonder that still he remained unknown to the vast majority of readers. The novel begins with the 62-year-old Abbas collapsing at home. It was the first of 3 strokes. Abbas was a sailor from Zanzibar in Africa. He migrated to England long back. He met his wife Mariam when she was 17 and he was 34. They eloped, got married and had 2 wonderful children, Zamal and Hana. Theirs is a happy family, but Abbas has kept the story of his origin from Mariam and his children. Despite the many requests from his children over the years, he has been reluctant to reveal about his past and the reasons for leaving his native country. Mariam and the children have learned not to ask and they bear the weight of his silence. The novel is woven around the mystery surrounding the past of Abbas. After living in England for many years, Abbas is now on his deathbed. He wants nothing but to reveal his past to his family. He starts revealing bits and pieces about his younger days to his wife Mariam. Mariam is also dealing with issues regarding her own identity and her own tragic backstory. She also has secrets she has not told anyone. Mariam was found abandoned as a baby at a doorstep. During her childhood, she shuttled among various foster homes until she was adopted by an Indian couple. But things didn't become easy for Mariam. After initial kindness, her foster parents began treating her like a slave. As for the children, they somewhat want to move away from all these questions regarding their identity. Hana in particular wants to distance herself from her family's past. This is revealed when Hana removes H from her name and introduces herself as Anna to everybody. The viewpoint keeps shifting from Abbas to Mariam to Hana and Zamal. Their stories are beautifully interwoven. The transitions are seamless and don't interrupt the narrative. The characters are complex and utterly human as they navigate the stories of their lives. The book narrates a typical story about an immigrant family. The author has explored the theme of cultural identity in detail. Loosening of family ties, the roots, loneliness and racism are some of the things that you will see when you read this book. The writing style is simple and subtle. The whole novel revolves around Abbas' secret and how his being secretive has affected his family. So it was quite disappointing when he finally reveals his past. His secret was not as shameful or awful as I had expected and doesn't make for a befitting climax. The pacing of the book is a bit off. It starts very slow and ends in a rush. I didn't take to it straight away as I found the pace very slow. Almost till the half, I was struggling with the book. The beginning of the book dragged quite a bit with detailed descriptions of Abbas' illness and was full of metaphors. Other parts of the book carried on in a similar way with repetitive ideas and emotions. I listened to the audiobook narrated by Lyndon Gregory and it took me a while to get into it. The narration was a bit flat and could have been better. I used the speed control feature while listening to this audiobook. This feature allows you to control the speed or the narration of the audiobook according to your own liking. I listened to the audiobook at 1.5x speed. You can choose your desired speed and listen. The story is thoughtful and honest, but I feel that some parts of the story should have been omitted to make it more crisp and interesting. This is not an easy book to read. It is thought-provoking and interesting in parts, but at times plain boring. This is not a book to be read for light entertainment. It is not meant for beginners. You may probably enjoy this book if you have sympathies for certain issues like immigration and cultural identity. If you are into diaspora literature, then you can pick this book. And now the exciting offer that I talked about earlier. I am offering an exclusive discount on Storytel subscription to my subscribers. You can now have 90 days of unlimited access to Storytel for just Rs 375. The usual price for this is Rs 799. Isn't it such a great deal? So what are you waiting for? The link to buy the subscription is given in the description box. Use the link to buy the Storytel subscription at the discounted price of just Rs 375 and enjoy listening to your favorite audiobooks. So that was all for today. Have you read The Last Gift or any other book by Abdul Razak Gurnah? If yes, then do share your thoughts in the comment section. And if you have enjoyed this video, then please like, comment and share. And if you want to see more bookish videos like this, then please subscribe to my channel and do not forget to hit the bell notification on so that you get notified every time I post a new video. Until my next video, bye and take care.